it's the Really Charlie Podcast. Yeah, it's the Really Charlie Podcast. Yo, it's the Really Charlie Podcast. Bump into your broadcast, grab a chair, fill your glass. Yeah, it's the Really Charlie Podcast. Yo, it's the Really Charlie Podcast. Yeah, it's the Really Charlie Podcast. Bump into your broadcast, grab a chair, fill your glass.
Hey, welcome to the Really Charlie Podcast. I'm your host, Charlie Perry, and my two guests. Two is better, it's twice as nice, as I say, twice as nice. This is the group called Truue. That's Truue. And I have Stephanie Correia and Jackie Marashio, right? Marashio.
You got it right.
All right, I'm trying.
You got it right. First time.
Yeah. I won't tell you what I was doing behind the scenes. I was trying to make sure I pronounced it correctly as much, come close to it, you know. But that's a great name. And I have two great guests today. And I can't wait to talk to them about a lot of things, you know, and basically their talent, you know, they're a blessing and they're right here in our own community. And I just hope that everyone that owns an establishment or wants someone to play live for them, you have to check out Truue. You have to just, you know, get in touch with them, book them for your events, whether it's a wedding, whatever it may be. These two ladies are fabulous, and I'm so glad to have them on my podcast. Thanks to Anna Habib, who actually, you know, got us all connected, and she's a great guest. She was a great guest on my show. So, without further ado, let's talk about Truue and how it got started. Either one of you can basically just give me a little bio and what you know, who was the brainstorm behind this duet rather?
Well, actually, Truue started before the two of us. We've been together. Yeah, we've been together. It'll be 8 years, right?
No, 9 years.
9?
Yes. Oh, time goes by. Time flies.
Yeah,
right?
so next month. Next month it'll be 9 years. But Truue started actually with Jackie and her sister
Alice. Yeah.
So she can tell you a little bit about that, short and sweet.
Well, my sister, we were about 6 years apart. She's the older, and she passed about 10 years ago from cancer. And before then, we had started Truue. She came up with the name, and we had started playing out for about 3 years together. And then that's when she got the diagnosis, and she wanted me to continue with the music. She said to me, her dying wish was, I want you to continue the music. And of course, I wasn't sure how that was going to happen since, you know, we were a female duet. And then along comes Stephanie, who I've known for how long have we known?
20 years.
20 years. Yeah.
Awesome.
And you know, we're just chatting away, and I told her the story, and she said, well, you know, I can sing. And I said, oh, I didn't know. And you said, let's try it.
Yeah.
We don't have nothing to lose. And of course, I said, okay, sure. Well, we started harmonizing and just getting music together. She, you know, got some ideas for some of the songs and arrangements, and we just collaborated between the two of us of how we were going to.
Yeah, just very ironic because I had never sang in a band professionally before. I got together with Jackie. I was in choirs and choruses and did those types of things. But Jackie had kind of grown up performing since she was 12.
Musical family. I came from a musical family, and so I got my start through DeRossi Music School.
Great man, great family.
Yeah, and my brother was in a band, so of course I was influenced. And my sister Alice played out, and you know she did her own thing. She was more soloist, and then I got into the music through DeRossi's and joined several bands throughout the years, and kind of stopped and started. You know, did some Christian music in between, you know, that kind of thing. And then my sister and I, at the end, she says, you know, let's form a duet. You know, and I said, yeah, it'd be great. We've never played together before. And that's how that Truue. And she gave us the name. So when Steph heard that, she goes, well, that's like a legacy to your sister, you know, tribute to your sister.
And I love the name. I
And
love
she loved the name. And it's like the true sound. And the two U's, the reason why it's misspelled is because there's two of us.
Yeah.
And that was what my sister came up with. She said, well, there's two U's because there's two of us.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
So that's how that came about.
That's her creativity, or artistic.
She was very creative, my sister. Yeah.
Well, it was funny
Very
too
nice.
because I didn't realize really the similarities. I had never met her sister before, even though I had known her for so many years. But Jackie, of course, dark hair, dark eyes, Portuguese.
Mm-hmm.
And her sister, though, was blonde hair, blue eyed, and lighter
Fair
skin.
Wow.
And was also Portuguese. Now here I come. I'm Portuguese, full blooded,
Mm-hmm.
and I have the same coloring. Her sister was the higher harmony of the two of them. I am the higher harmony.
That's
Awesome.
So it was almost like we came together, almost like meant to be. So
Yep.
it was pretty neat the way we got together initially, and then once we started to perform together, it was we felt that magic, and then the music kind of took off, and we've been together as a duet, but now we actually have a trio. We have Paul Sylvia, who's a drummer, who is an awesome addition to our sound. And then we also have Ruben Pacheco, who plays bass. And that's when we get full band gigs. And then we play as a 4-piece band. So we've kind of, diverted ourselves into some different things. So we're trio, we're a 4-piece. So it gives us a little bit more places where we can play and, different music that we can make. So it's been a great journey so far.
You should get in touch with Mikey Montero. He's the owner of Abstract Music, which is downtown. It's downtown on Union and 6th Street. It's the old Hamill and Waxler building.
Oh, okay. I'm familiar with that.
And we are now, I'm on the radio station there on Tuesday nights, WMB1 Radio. So, if you're thinking about, recording yourself and some of your work, the original work, he has all the expertise, all the professionalism right there. He can definitely do that for you. I know he's worked with Lenny Kravitz. He's just done so many things. He's been in L.A. He's right here in New Bedford, born and raised in New Bedford. Went out to L.A., came back.
Oh, that's impressive.
That's unbelievable. Yeah, it's great.
Abstract music and
abstract
please.
Music.
Nice.
Yep. I'll share it with you eventually. Before the night's over.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. He's a good contact, and he also is a musician. So there may be times where, he may need you guys to help with him with a show, or he may help with your show, So just want you guys to collaborate and get to know each other, because I think that would be a great, great combination. And they just had a jam session in the studio, and it was great. Musicians came from different parts of the area, and they told just bring your instrument and everything else, and they jammed for about 2-3 hours. It was real nice.
Nice.
Wow.
So but and the one thing, instead of you asking for certain special things on Mother's Day or one of the holidays, he has gift certificates. So someone could buy you a gift certificate to Abstract Music, and then you can go in there and then you'll play for an hour. It all depends how much you have on the gift certificate, but it will be an hour or more, and it's pretty cool. So enough of that. Let's go back to you guys, and now I got to tell you, when you go on a show, and you both decide that you're going to go on a show, and one of the shows you guys went on was the Paul Santos live show. That guy,
that was our debut
right before COVID actually struck. Yeah.
He's the missing character in Seinfeld. I just want to let you know.
That's for sure.
Him and Chops.
Very colorful.
Yeah. You could put
Yeah.
both of them. They could be the other neighbors down the hall or something.
Chops
And
is funny.
Chops,
Chops
yeah.
is
Yeah.
scary.
They
He's so
make
funny.
a very interesting pair,
Yeah,
those
they're
two.
great.
Yeah, they do. They're great. So the you have your latest gig was where was it?
We
Oh, you
were
have
just at
one.
Ryan's.
Ryan's pub.
Ryan's. Okay.
Yep.
So it looks like you've been there quite a bit now, right? I think it's the third time you've been there, right? Is that
Yeah.
true?
At
And-
Ryan's.
Yeah.
Prior to COVID,
Yeah.
we were
Prior
there
to COVID,
regularly.
we were there pretty
Okay.
regular.
regularly. Yeah, right.
Pretty nice place.
Bayside has been one of our regular places too.
Pub
Okay.
65.
Yeah, they're really moving. And Pub 65,
Yeah.
they get a 5 stars. They're really doing some great things there. The So how much of your music is your original music?
Well, actually, most of our music now has been covers. And what we've kind of done, so we're a cover band, really,
Mhm.
but because we do our own harmonies, so we make a lot of these songs sound very different than the original song.
Awesome.
So we have about 5 originals so far. So we're pretty new to the original scene. So we haven't done a lot with that. So we're still fairly new to original music.
Okay, good. With everything you're doing, please, every now and then, write a song. Write a song, put your original stuff together because you have it. You have the blessings, and I know that the words, maybe you don't have it. So you speak to someone like me that's a poet. You speak to someone that's Mikey Montero or plenty other artists out there that would, just write you a song. And there's so many of them. So that's why we got to keep in touch after this podcast, because between some of the people I know, we can kind of maybe do something real special eventually. So, and there's no reason why you two shouldn't be on Spotify. I should be on Spotify, putting in Truue and saying, boom, there they are. And then on my bus ride every morning where I'm driving my student to school, I can have Truue on Spotify and listen to it and enjoy it. So my
son loves Spotify. He's always on that. I don't know. I'm not sure he's going to listen to his mother on Spotify. He's 16 years old and is not crazy about my music. So his favorite music is rap music. And we really haven't delved into any kind of rap music, really.
But my youngest, he loves music, and so does my oldest, for that matter. I was kind of surprised. In fact, before we started this podcast, he was recording Landslide to give to his girlfriend. He's got a new girlfriend. Yeah, so
that's
I'm
it.
like, Landslide, you want? And he goes, oh, my girlfriend Peyton, she loves Landslide. So I'm like, okay, Mom will do Landslide.
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
He's always there, and he's doing the photographing.
It's
and
funny, and her youngest son and my son are very good friends, but their musical talents or endeavors are very different.
Very different.
What they like musically is very different, but they have a lot of other things in common.
That's good. Well, it takes good friends to know other good friends, and I'm glad that they're friends and you guys are friends, because look what you have been able to form. And I love to see local artists, and I like to give them their flowers while they're standing, as I say, only because sometimes we don't get that praise, or we do get that praise, but it's silent. People saying, "Oh, they're so great," this and that. But I want to do it. I want to do it on video, and that's why I have you guys on this podcast, just so more people could appreciate what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I want to put
It's been challenging. We're not going to lie there. It's been a little challenging. We were new kids on the block, and we're 2 females, which shouldn't always affect things, but in our experience, we have seen it affect us in some ways. So we've had to work a little bit harder sometimes, and made a few more phone calls. So breaking into this area, in music, there's a lot of very seasoned, very talented musicians in this area. We've been doing it for 20, 25 plus years.
Yeah.
So here come the two girls, trying to break into that. So, but we just keep on plugging along and trying to diversify ourselves, which was the reason why we decided on the trio, adding our drummer and getting Ruben as our bass guitarist, so that we're able to do more with our music and get to more venues, which is really what we're hoping to do as a trio and also as a 4-piece full band.
Good. Well, you got to keep empowering each other, as women in this field, in this craft, because like you said, it is tough. And but you know what? Some of my favorite artists are women, and so keep on doing what you're doing. And the fellas in
on
the
it.
yeah, and it's going to be good anyways. It's going to be great anyway. So continue to do it, whether you add 3 more people or whether you subtract 2 people. Just keep on doing it because I like what you're doing.
Thank you.
And I'm everything that you possibly do, I'm going to continue to share on the Really Charlie podcast on Facebook, and feel free to always come on in whenever you want.
Oh, we appreciate that. Thank you, Charlie.
Yes, thank you so much, Charlie.
Well, I think with our music, what we kind of decided is we're older, as you can tell, but we have tried to attract as many different people of all ages by the genres of music that we're choosing. So we do a little bit of everything. We have classic rock, we have some easy listening tunes, we have country, we have some older standards. We have
eclectic.
we do some R&B. We're doing more of that.
Just throw it all in the mix.
Yeah,
like my grandmother used to do when she would make her soup.
Exactly.
Her kale soup.
Yep.
Portuguese.
There's a great country song that I like. I listen to it. Probably it comes on every other day on Cat Country. And it's have a beer with Jesus. I want to have a beer with Jesus. And,
wow, that's a
who's the artist of that one?
I can't think of it right now. I'm only gonna mess up, the name.
Have a beer with Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want to have beer with Jesus. So
nice.
It's pretty great. It's pretty nice. So the and it's weird because the first time I heard it, I said, "What?" And
What's happening? Yeah.
And then I started listening to it, and I end up liking it. My
It's
monitor.
an interesting concept there.
It is, yeah.
Mm-hmm. My monitor on my bus loves country music, so I allow her to listen to it on my bus, my minivan rather, and it's made me a fan. Well, I've been a fan for a few years, but I learned to appreciate the lyrics of country music. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. There's always a story to tell.
For country, yeah. I like country music.
And there's always usually a sad story to tell.
Well, the one thing that I was listening to an interview with Dick Gregory, and he was saying that country music is the one genre that doesn't belittle women. You'll never hear it in the lyrics. He was saying that there's always, they praise the women. Whoever it is, there's
women are very aggressive sometimes.
Yeah,
some of those country songs too.
Yeah, Miranda Lambert, she's got some fresh lyrics. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
Mama's broken heart, baggage claim,
which we do, as a matter of fact. So,
all right, let's see. Back on the block and checking you out. What's up, Mr. Rogers? How you doing? It's a dear friend of mine. Let's see. We're gonna play your demo video. I really want to do that, only because I would like to play all your videos. But
so I am gonna have to watch, right?
Well, I have to too. I'm kind of stuck watching it too.
You don't even worry about it. You guys are fascinating.
I won't close my eyes. I am gonna listen to the music, but
okay. So. Everyone, this is a demo video, which is like kind of silent momentarily, it shows pictures, and then the music will play. Okay. Nice pictures. I like to know where that is so I can go take some more
But
pictures.
it was a beautiful day, but it was very windy, as you can tell.
Awesome. Just
That one's I forgot which songs were in here.
Nice photo. Nice picture.
I like that. Hide and go seek. Peekaboo.
Love it.
The first time I did that, I almost fell. And I jumped. Remember?
Oh. I think the Beatles did that. I think that was like a Beatle maneuver because they kind of they did something like that.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you for that great sounding video. Let me turn this volume down. Get some feedback here.
I'm seeing how very young we were when we did that.
That was a while ago already. Yeah, we need updates, but been busy.
We got some nice comments. Michael saying, Charlie, they are very talented. Their voices are in sync, which is very good. He says, nice melodies. Eddie Rogers says, I believe he's saying, is that a Gibson 243? He must be talking about the guitar, right?
It's not a Gibson.
Yeah.
No, that was my sister's guitar. When she passed away, I inherited it. But I now play a Taylor, a GS Mini Taylor, because it's easier for my hands.
But what was that?
That was an Apex. Oh gosh, Yamaha. I'm sorry, Yamaha Apex.
Good.
I forgot the model, but it's.
You still have it?
Yeah, I still have it. Oh yeah, I wouldn't sell it.
No, why not? That's too priceless, right? Too priceless to you. You can't get rid of it. I'm going to try to share this to Jackie's page so she'll have it, because I don't know if you do. Just want to make sure it's on your page. And
people can also go on our Facebook page. They can like us and they can see where we're at. If they do like the page, then they will get notifications of where we are.
Okay. Oh, and there's also some recent live videos on that page as well. So it's kind of more updated. I mean, it's not professionally in a studio, but they can get an idea of what we sound like in the clubs.
Oh, good. It's
and we can give you, that complete address afterwards if you want to post it or whatever.
Yeah, I will. In fact, I can. It's the one you're on Facebook you're talking about, right?
Yeah, facebook.com/Truue duet.
All right.
That's our full name for the page.
I'm going to go on the page right now. I'm going to copy and paste it, and I'm going to put it in the comment section.
Awesome.
And then I'll flash it on the screen. So we will all, I know where to go, but the others need to know where to go. This is, now the what you guys choosing the Fort and along with Fort Phoenix, I was impressed with that, because I also take pictures. I'm also
that was actually Fort Tabor.
Actually, it's Fort Tabor, but we were talking about Fort Phoenix. Mm-hmm. Probably this year we're going to do some.
I thought when you were sitting on the rocks, it was at Fort Phoenix. No.
I don't.
It was Fort Tabor.
I think it was Fort Tabor.
Oh, it was Fort Tabor
in New Bedford.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because I thought you went to both places. That's what it looked like. But hey,
the first one was Marion.
The first one was in Marion. I think we went to.
Yes.
Okay. All right. It still buzzes me.
Wasn't that Tabor Academy?
Tabor Academy.
Yeah, we went to Tabor Academy there at the waterfront. That's where we were at the beginning of that video.
Okay. All right. Super.
So it was Tabor all around, actually.
Yeah. Let's see.
But we have thought about Fort Phoenix to do another shoot there.
Yeah. All right. Let's go.
Adam can do that.
All right. Let me put this up here. Oops. What's the other comment?
Yes, it's good.
Michael Consaccio said they would be great at Cisco's. I have a
Well,
connect.
We're trying.
It's
Wow.
funny he should mention that because
Mhm.
that has been a very difficult venue to try to get into. We both work.
Mhm.
I work full time, and Jackie also has a business, and we both have families. So, we try to do things by phone call and trying to go there and meet with people. But, we get a lot of retired musicians in this area who have a lot more time to make themselves available. So we have tried to make contact with John at Bolito, but we haven't quite made that connection yet. So
we sent the info.
Yeah, we do like Cisco's, so that would be a place. We're actually pretty excited about the Sail Loft, which is reopening again.
Nice.
Mr. Silverstein is obviously taking that over also. So, and that's right down the street from where I live in South Dartmouth. So
good.
So hopefully, we'll be able to, because Sail Loft was one of my favorite places. And we've always liked that venue. So, so hopefully that's one to come soon.
Well, I'm gonna personally say to Michael Consaccio out there, you say you had a contact. Well, use your contact and get Truue connected with Cisco. Just because they should be there on the stage and doing their thing.
We'd appreciate that.
We'd appreciate that.
So,
we really would.
Michael, work your magic, and and if it doesn't go through, I'm gonna put you on a Really Charlie podcast, and I'm gonna blast you.
Whatever.
No,
whatever anybody can do for us, we're always so grateful.
Appreciative of it. No. Yeah, very grateful.
He has a good heart. He's going to try to do the best he can, but he wouldn't say it if he couldn't do it. So I think he'll come through for you.
Thank you, Michael.
Yep. So I'm going to leave this up, which is I have on the screen, which is their Facebook page, and link. So I'm going to leave it on for quite a while during this podcast. That way you can copy it down. But if you put Truue, TRUUE in there, and Facebook pops it up real quick. But definitely, please like the page. More likes, the better. And it would be appreciated on my end and their end. All right. Let's see. Michael has a few words to say here. He says, "Hi, Charlie. I got this contacting him right now." Well, Michael,
sweet.
He went to Framingham State in Bishop Stang, so he's kind of his grammar is a little out of whack here,
Well, I'm a teacher, and it looks pretty good to me. Not bad. All right. I think I see a period somewhere. So
yeah,
I do a lot of typos.
I give him a thumbs up, and if I had my stars here, I'd give him a star sticker right in his forehead.
Yeah. Well, we give him a star for effort. He's trying. He's trying for you, ladies, and I really like to do another podcast only because you said you have 2 more members. So eventually when things, slow down for you guys, please let me know, and then we could actually have all 4 of you on here, and it would be something special,
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah. And and feel free to just contact me. It could be on a moment's notice, and as long as it's after 6, most likely I'm available, and I could kind of put you guys on.
Concert series. You want to tell them about Dartmouth, because we got that whole band.
Oh yeah, actually, that is something that's coming up, and we can say it now. But we're playing the Dartmouth concert series in the summer. So I believe we're playing we do the kickoff, and we actually have Jimmy Avila, who's going to be
from Head Case, and he's the
Alice in Chains, right?
No, Alice Cooper tribute band.
Okay.
When does that start?
That's, I think, are we June 22nd?
June 22nd. We're scheduled, and there's a rain date, the 23rd, if it rains.
Yeah, it's usually on Wednesdays. $5 a person. It's right down at Pontigansett Park in Padenham over the bridge.
Yep.
So yeah, that's going to be our first time there. We've been trying hard to to get a date there. So this
Very
summer
good.
we will be there. So we'll actually be a 5 member. Jimmy Avila
Wow.
is going to join us. So
I will.
that'll be a really great time.
Good. That's going to be a day out. Me and the missus are going to go. We're going
Awesome.
to definitely go there.
It's fun because you just you can bring your own drinks, your own food. You just kind of sit out there on your chair and just kind of listen for an hour and a half. And usually a nice summer day. It's pretty nice.
So what are they drinking? A lot of Kool-Aid?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
And soda pop, you know.
Yeah, all right.
Your beverage of choice. So no problem there.
I'm gonna have to pass because I'll be driving. So, but I can't. My favorite drink is Jack and Coke. You know.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what I
we
like.
can't be doing too much of that and driving. That
No,
would be
no.
no bueno, as they
No
say.
bueno.
At least at home, I could say it's Kool-Aid. You know. Let's see. We have a routine question here on the Really Charlie podcast, and
Okay.
and the question is for both of you. So the question is, who would you like to see on the Really Charlie podcast?
Who would we like to see?
Nope, you. You
Let's
each got to
see.
answer. So you
We
give me one.
Jay Kelly. Are you familiar with him?
Jay Kelly, yes.
No.
Jay Kelly, he plays as a soloist. He also has a band that he plays with, and he has a duet. So he's kind of, similar to us. We get to know him through the music and through his stepdad, George Paiva, which you probably
friends
know.
They're friends of ours.
From the area. But Jay Kelly is very talented, young man. He plays with John Fernandez also as a duet, and again, like I said, he also has a band.
They're really good, and they do original music too.
Yeah. So his music is great, and he's as great as his music. Really, just a good guy.
He really is. Yeah.
Let's see here. Let me try to do something here. Jay Kelly, nice Irish name.
Mm-hmm.
Is this him?
Let's see. No.
No.
I think it's I think he goes by Jason Kelly.
Kelly, and he's got blonde, like dirty blondish hair.
Okay, I'll find him.
Yeah, I'm
or you
sure
can put me in
Jason,
contact with him.
His full name.
Yeah, it is Jason.
See, Eddie Rogers says on the other note, you and Michael Kahn are ready to put together the basketball team. Listen, I am not doing anything with Michael Kahn because he likes to sing and he doesn't sing like Truue. So if he could sing like Truue, I would gladly do things with him, but he's always trying to sing, and I just can't do that, Between him and my other co-host on WMB1 Radio, Russell Ramus, they're always trying to sing to me, and me and the producer are on good terms at the radio station. So, and if Russell starts singing, you know what? He's going to kick me out of the station. I won't be on the station on Tuesday nights, So,
Oh, we can't have that.
No, I'm going to have to bring duct tape, But, yeah, let's see. I am a fan. I really, really appreciate everything that you ladies are doing. Keep your sister's legacy alive by continuing to sing, both of you together. And Stephanie, you're not a replacement. You're just part of the group now, And I just like how
happens, in perfect timing, I think. So things happened for us when it was supposed to happen. So I really think of it as a blessing that we were able to get together, even though the circumstances were, pretty sad. I think I was going through a difficult time in my life too. And the music has always been my therapy. So we both had the music kind of help us through a lot of
music
things.
therapy.
Very nice.
So
Very
it was
nice.
really a blessing for both of us.
Yeah.
We were very fortunate.
So, Jackie, do you have a Degrassi story to tell us? No, it's either now there's three of them. So I Steve Degrassi is my buddy. But
How
the
I
old man, his
started
brother.
singing
Yep.
was they needed a singer for one of their combo bands that they were doing a competition down in Florida. They already had one band together and they needed one more and they needed a lead singer. And one day I'm at my guitar lesson and my guitar teacher had to go out of the room for a minute, but she left the door slightly ajar. So I'm singing my little heart out, playing my original music because I looked up to my sister and my brother and they wrote music. So I wrote my own little song and I'm singing my little heart out. And all
How
of a
old were
sudden,
you?
I was about 12 and a half. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they had like I said, the door was slightly ajar. And Mrs. D was like, hey, what's that? And my guitar teacher's like, oh, that's Jackie
Mm-hmm.
Sylvia, because that was my maiden name at the time.
Yep.
So she's like, well, we need a singer for this other combo band that's going down to Florida to compete.
Yes.
So that's how I got my leads, started to sing as a lead singer. That's how I got that going. And I kind of kept my guitar going, but dropped it for a little bit. And later on, picked it back up, of course. But that's my Degrassi story.
Good. Well, I got another one.
Started in bands.
I got another one for you. Steve's brother. I can't remember his name right now. So he used to tell me he would do this to the kids. He says, hey, do you know what the sneaker torture is? And the kid would say, no. He said, take off your sneaker. So the kid would take off his sneaker and he grabbed the shoe and then Degrassi would put it to his face like this. That's the sneaker torture.
Did that have happened to you, Jackie?
What?
That have happened to you?
Nope.
Hopefully not.
Luckily for me, no. Except when my husband would take his sneakers off sometimes. I go, oh, time for some Oda eaters.
I know the feeling. Michael Consaccio says he made contact. He says, I just made contact with John. I don't play. He's going to contact me tomorrow morning. See what you do, Charlie, or what he does. That's what staying in Framingham State can do. Listen.
Well, thank you, Michael. We really appreciate you going out of your way for us.
Thank you so much.
And Michael, I'm an alumni of Bishop Sting also. I coached there for 3 years. So, I'm not talking bad about Bishop Sting. I had fun there. You know how it was.
That was my rival, so I can't say anything good about Bishop Sting right now. I was a Dartmouth High girl, so.
Oh, all right.
I was from New Bedford High School, so I can't.
I graduated from New Bedford High School with 2 years down in Florida, and then I came back home to Mass and graduated from one of the greatest schools I ever went to, New Bedford High School. I had fun there. Every day was fun. I enjoyed every moment of it.
So did you grow up in this area, Charlie?
Yep. Up until middle school. Then we took off for 3 years to LA. And then I did 2 years in Florida. And then I came back for my last year and a half of high school to New Bedford High and enjoyed it. Enjoyed it. I love home. I got to be near the water, and the beach is very important to me.
This is a pretty great area. We've gone through a lot in this area, but we've been coming around. Oh, I take it back now, John.
You ain't taking it back.
No, you already put it out there.
Yeah, you already put it out there. And I know where you live, and they're gonna know where you live if you don't come through. All right, because I'm gonna send some nasty mail to your house. But anyways, so you got to get me in touch with Jason Kelly, Jay Kelly.
Yeah,
and I
would
like to.
We'll send him a little message tonight when we get off the broadcast.
Yeah, and I mean, April is wide open. I haven't booked anything for April. And I usually do it on Wednesdays. Tuesdays are no, because I'm at the radio station. So
Okay.
Let's see. All right. Any closing remarks by either one of you or both of you? It's up to you. I just we're at 45 minutes, 46 minutes now, and I usually go an hour, but I just want to make it.
We just wanted to say we appreciated your time and your interest in Truue. So we thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, Charlie, for having us on your show.
Thank you, and I want to wish you well for both your sons. Jackie, your son helped us out with this great audio, and he really did, and great video. He's doing he's awesome. And
thank you.
Hopefully, good luck with his endeavor with the Grammys. With his short film, which is something I would like to talk about. In the future, he may be a guest here. You give him permission to come on here, I would gladly do that. And
he would love that.
He would love it, Charlie.
Yeah,
He would
and
love
so
he might go over your hour though broadcast because
I don't care.
Talk. Yeah.
He can talk.
I don't mind it. I gotta Jackie, when you have time, can you send me his YouTube channel so I can subscribe to it and follow it and give him the support that he needs?
Thank you.
Let's see. And Charlie is the best, the real deal. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate you. And thank you for helping out my guest.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job. All right. I will continue to follow you and add you and share you to everything that I possibly can.
Thank you.
And,
so we hope to see you out in the audience one of these nights we're performing.
Yes.
We'll call you up and you can sing your own song a cappella if you like.
I can sing most Tava's songs, but very roughly. So
Tava's.
There you go.
But
we have to do one of their covers. We've been talking about it for a while now. Gotta get around to it.
Every time I sing, my wife says, "Really, Charlie?" So I gotta come upstairs and sing to myself.
You can't serenade her then, right? That's
no. I just put good. I know good music. I'll just put it on, and then that's it.
Well, that's just as good, I'm sure.
Yeah. So, but thank you very much, and Stephanie, you made it 2 minutes before.
Yes.
Yay.
I love
Racing here and there, but I said I'm not going to miss this podcast.
I done them from people's car too,
Yeah, have
I
you
did
really?
a few of them. People had logged on when they were in their car, and it was kind of crazy. Yeah. But let's see. I got one more comment.
I can't do two things at once when I'm driving, so that would not have worked out.
Yeah. Mr. Rogers said, I did the same. I did a year away, then came back to New Bedford after doing a year. Class of 1970, New Bedford High School. That was a good year.
Nice. Another New Bedford graduate.
I think that was the last year of I think 72 was the last year of the old school.
Because he graduated from the old school.
Yeah.
The old school,
1970?
I want to say.
Yeah. And the old school.
Where he graduated.
I think 72 was the last year of the old one. And
was it?
The first year of the new one, rather.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, Jackie, do you know Stevie Ramus? Played basketball for the high school?
I don't
we know Chip Ramus, but not
Chip Ramus.
was a musician.
But he's a musician, but Steve Ramus, I don't.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him on.
Yeah. I hung out in the music department, so I know more of the music.
The musicians.
Musicians,
right?
Yeah.
Well, then you don't know Michael Consatio because he would have never made it in music class. All right. Let's see. Moose. They call him Moose. That's it. Well,
Moose.
I love you guys. I'm a fan, and I'm going to continue to do my thing on my end as a fan. But awesome. We got to definitely do this together. And when I go to your show, I'm going to snap some pictures of my own of you two, so you can have some more pictures. And
okay,
thank you.
Sounds good.
People will probably get mad because I'm in the way, and I said, well, you're not supposed to be looking at the singer. You just listen to the singer, just relax. I'll be here 2 seconds. 1, 2.
It's all good. It's
No,
okay.
right.
It's okay.
Have a great evening. And
You also, Charlie.
You
if
too.
you need me, you know where I'm at. Thank you.
You
Yep,
got it.
thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Good night.
Have a great night.
You too. All right, everyone. That was Truue, the duet that I love. They're doing some great things, playing in local clubs, different venues, and they're going to be in Dartmouth in June, playing in the nice, cool air of Paynarum, where the boats are. You have a nice setting. You just bring your lawn chair and you can chill out and listen to the music coming from Truue musicians, true singers doing their thing. It's a great story. And I'm glad that now they are my friends, and I'm going to continue to be a fan. All right. So, as we always do, I will be back on at 7 p.m. tomorrow with Marvin Speller, and we're going to be talking about making your mental health a priority. I will be on him. It's our bi-weekly program, and we'll be on tomorrow at 7. And on Saturday, I'll be on the Rush Show as a co-host. So continue to follow the Really Charlie podcast page on Facebook. And most of the shows are posted there or on my personal profile. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel called Really Charlie. I need the likes. I need the subscribers. More the merrier. And I go from there. And as always, Tuesday nights, I'm on WMB1 Radio, serving you R&B music on the rocks. Chilled music with chilled hosts, where you get to listen to the music you love the most. All right, y'all. Have a good night. Take care. If you need me, send me a message, and we'll go from there. God bless. I really appreciate you all listening, commenting on the Really Charlie podcast, and giving my guests the due respect that they really need. So, all right, here we go. My intro done and created by Lionel Peter Walker from the communal space on Union Street. Have a good night.
It's the Really Charlie podcast. Yeah, it's the Really Charlie podcast. Yo, it's the Really Charlie podcast. Bump into your broadcast, grab a chair, fill your glass. Yeah, it's the Really Charlie podcast. Yo, it's the Really Charlie podcast. Yeah, it's the Really Charlie podcast. Bump into your broadcast, grab a chair, fill your glass.